crate training. It's another one of those conversations that can divide everybody. People have very different opinions on it. Some people think that it's very cruel to keep your dog in a crate, you know, that's like caging them, but that couldn't be far from the truth. If done properly, then crate training is the best thing that you'll ever do for dogs. And most dogs, if trained from an early age, will, Ivy, will actually adapt quite well. Sorry, Ivy's just decided she wants to be in the video. We train from very young age. All of our dogs have been trained from being a puppy in a crate. Ivy, come on. Ivy, sit. Come on. Good girl. Do it. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. And they all love the crates. The two dogs that we didn't train in a crate is actually Barney and Alfie. And they do go into crates if needed, like in the car traveling, or if we're staying away in hotels, things like that, then they will go into the crate. But their feeling about it isn't as comfortable as what Harry, Ivy and Cherry are. And all of my customers that I have in boarding and doggy daycare, I advise that they do train their dogs to be in a crate. And the reasons why, it means that the dog always has somewhere where it feels safe. You can take the crate anywhere. If you're going, you know, to stay in a hotel or on holiday or even in a tent, you can take the crate along with you and the dog's always safe. If they're going into home boarding, it means that they've got somewhere that they're used to, you know, that they're used to sleeping in. A lot of my dogs, they'll actually choose to go and lie in that crate during the day as well. And how to crate train, it is quite simple really, but it does take consistency and some patience depending on how happy your dog is to be crate trained. If they've already come crate trained, which a lot of breeders do now, then, you know, they'll be quite happy to go in the crate from day one, as long as you actually stick to, you know, the criteria and don't change that. For us, we keep the dogs in a crate from day one, from being a puppy. They'll have that crate to sleep in, and they'll also have a bigger pen around that. As you can see, Cherry's very relaxed in hers, and all the other dogs are lying around. We make sure that, you know, that it's comfortable for them, that they have their toys in there. She's got quite a few toys in there. And, you know, that we encourage them to go in there with treats. So everything about the crate is positive. There's nothing where, you know, we would put the dog into the crate because it's what some people would deem naughty behaviour. We don't do that. The crate is somewhere that is for sleeping, somewhere where the dog can be safe and feel safe, and where they need naps, particularly being when they're puppies. Puppies do need a lot of time out, otherwise they do get quite stressed out and hyper, and that's where we put the dog to rest in the crate. So they grow to love the crate. They see that as a perfect place to be. I mean, Cherry's here now. I've got the other dogs all around me. I don't know if you can see. There's a few lying around. They're all lying around. Cherry's in the crate because she's still young. She still does need her time out. She still needs to learn to relax. You know, just some spaniel puppies do struggle with that, but as you can see, she's perfectly comfortable in there. So I would strongly recommend crate training. Start from day one. Use it as a positive experience. You know, treats in there, toys in there. And you can even play crate games as well, where you'll encourage your dog to sit in the crate and wait and reward. All sorts of tips for crate training. So I would strongly recommend crate training. It's a great thing for your dogs to feel safe. You can take the crate anywhere. It transfers into the car. It transfers into skills of them being able to settle down, calm down, you know, stay in one place, and they feel happy and comfortable and safe in there. So go ahead, train crates. It's a brilliant thing for you and your dog.